My name's Frank Towers. I'm the owner here at Upwood Holiday Park. We put the CampManager system in approximately 2 years ago, and we've been running it successfully ever since. We were thinking about system 3 years ago, and so we're slightly worried about how much business we were losing through telephone calls that we missed. So that was why I came around thinking about, taking an online booking system. I went to the whole caravan show. I think we narrowed it down to 4 companies. Really, the Campstead system appeared so much simpler to anything else that we looked at. And with the system, you're looking to not only just run it yourself, because all the time we've probably 5 people that can take a booking. So all the time you're wondering whether staff can actually, will be able to, operate it. So that's an important factor of any system that you put in place. And certainly 2 of the 4 systems that we looked at, that really, unless you were a grade 3 rocket scientist, you were going to struggle with it. Again, it's customers frequently, as you know, want to change bookings, and one of the big things about some of the other systems were, once you actually put the booking in, it was a real sort of headache to sort of change some of these things. Whereas with the CampManager system, it's actually altering anything within your booking is very easy. And there's some nice little touches with it. It's allowed us to move over onto payment before arrival. So now everybody pays through, anybody with a short stay booking pays a month before arrival. So when they make the original booking, whether it's online or whether they do it over the phone through our reception here, they pay a deposit and then go on to pay the balance a month before arrival. Now this is all sent out electronically. So really, again, it's cutting down reception time so that they can spend the time doing other things. Pre-CampManager, everything was paper bound. All our bookings for the months ahead were on a whiteboard in the office, and I have to say I had nightmares for many a year with this vision of some child with a whiteboard rubber going and scrubbing off about 1,000 bookings that we had up there for everybody to see, and again, there was only about 2 of us knew how that system worked. It was absolute chaos in motion. So that was another real big reason why CampManager seemed such a good idea. The other nice little feature that I like is the review section that's sent out 3 days after they've had their stay. I've used it over the past couple of years to find out really where to invest in the park. 2 years ago we used it before we spent over £100,000 on a upgrade on the toilet block system. Last year we used it before we upgraded the kids' outdoor play facility. It was another sort of £30,000–40,000 spend, and sometimes you just need the added confidence that it's not just a wild idea that you have, that you think that you're underinvested in a particular area or not, as the case may be. So that's really been invaluable, moving the site forward and moving us as a business forward. There's a whole wealth of information that comes out of the analytics side of the system. Since we had that added, I must say I've really enjoyed tinkering around with the information that you can get off that. It's just fabulous for sort of identifying areas of the park that that are underperforming. From a cost perspective, I can only say how I found it, and basically the price was quoted, and it was very competitive with the other quotes that we'd received. Having gone through the process, I can tell you we came out the other side and felt that actually we got tremendous value for money. I can only say, as we find, the system's been absolutely fabulous.